Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, for people on Medicare or even those about to be, all forms and options of Medicare can be confusing.
Luckily, class is in session. It is Insurance 101 with Sovereign Select, and we are here with Tom Qualley, who has been on the show for more than 4 years now, helping people save hundreds of dollars, in some cases a month or in a year, which is wonderful. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
So what do you guys do? You represent so many different companies. You're not selling just one product. That's why you're able to really customize a plan for people where they get all of their needs met, their benefits that they require at a lower price.
Yeah, we're independent. So the way I've always done business is just being able to offer all the best products, the best prices, and the best quality. It's basically how it works. And with the intro, you can see that we're focused on education. So the biggest thing is educating people on what the system is, how it works, and what their options are to go along with it. So basically, when we're talking about the system, we're talking about Medicare. And to go along with that, we're talking about Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, and prescription drug plans. Aside from that, we also do the ACA plans, or Obamacare health insurance plans for individuals and small groups, and then we also do life insurance, long-term care insurance, dental, etc.
What do you hear from people? Because the fact that you're so passionate about educating people tells me that you must get so much confusion on a daily basis. When people call you and they say, hey, I need your help, what kind of responses or feelings are you getting from people, and what's their situation usually look like?
It's always different, but for the most part, the majority of it is people that are new to getting into Medicare, or they're retiring from their job and they're losing their group benefits and realizing, wow, I haven't really had to deal with this before, and somehow, by some magical list, everybody knows that I'm going on to Medicare, or everybody knows. So they're getting, hundreds of pieces of mail. I mean, I've seen boxes and paper bags filled up with things, and people
probably unopened.
I've seen people come in with buckets, and it's funny how some people come in, they're super organized, some people are not organized. It doesn't matter, but they come in with tons of stuff and just kind of dump it out on the table, and they're like, well, help me sort through it. And the reality of it is, this is what we do every day. So the easiest thing to do is, instead of sorting through each piece of mail and saying, well, maybe we should, look at this, or maybe we should look at that, I just throw it in the garbage and start fresh.
I bet
You
that's a
shred
relief.
it, right?
Well, it doesn't. That stuff doesn't have personal information.
Oh, okay.
So we just recycle it. Anything that has personal information, of course, we'll shred that with a cross cut, to make sure,
That's great. And people, I think, wonder, at what point should they talk to you? I mean, obviously, people are going to be turning 65, new to Medicare. That's a great time to talk to you. But that's not the only time people should be visiting you or going over their plans.
No, I mean, once you're on Medicare and once you've made a choice, that shouldn't just be what you stick with for the rest of your life, because plans change, prices go up, benefits change, the government changes rules and regulations daily. So it's something that you do need to be proactive about on a regular basis. Specifically to Medicare supplements, those plans go up every single year at an average about 10% every year. So once you start with a Medicare supplement plan, I definitely recommend reviewing that plan every 2 to 5 years. And especially if you notice a larger rate increase than normal, then you need to make a call to your agent, or to Sovereign Select would be preferred. And there are actually companies right now that have introduced new plans, new Medicare supplement plans in the last few years, and their old customers that are still on their old plan didn't transition to the new plan automatically. So it's something that that actual customer has to proactively call an agent, such as myself, and initiate the transfer into the new plan. And they don't have to answer health questions in order to move to that plan. And on average, with the plan I'm specifically thinking of, but since we're on TV, I can't say specific names, you save at minimum about $25 a month.
Wow.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that adds up.
And actually, the other day I had a customer, this is an example of transitioning from that old plan to the new plan. She actually saved about $1,500
wow.
for the year. moving to the new plan. So
that's so much money. I think about it in simpler terms, just like you think about like cell phone plans.
Yeah.
You know, they change so much, and if you don't if you don't call and get the new rate or cable or any of those, it's like you're overpaying basically. And a lot of times the coverage itself doesn't change, correct? You're getting the exact same coverage, but a cheaper plan.
Yeah, typically the coverage does not change. But you know, think of it from a perspective of a for-profit company. If they're paying, if the customer's paying more,
they're not going to call you.
The company's not going to say, well, you know, I don't want you to pay more. Here, just let me help you pay less.
Yeah, right.
You know, so and I don't work for the insurance companies. I work for the customer to help them get the best deal. So that's why when you call me, I'm going to help you, you know, take your rate with that insurance company and try and lower it, because from our standpoint, we want to keep you as a happy customer for life.
Well, and I think one of the things that you focus on that's really a plus for people is the educational component.
Yeah.
And that's why it's wonderful that you offer these free Medicare 101 educational meetings that people can take part in. So here are the dates for the upcoming meetings happening. All of them are at 10 a.m. So we've got Tuesday, August 4th, Thursday the 13th, and then Friday, August 21st. If you want to reserve a spot at one of those meetings, call the phone number that you see there. It's 262-641-4111. You can also get a no-cost consultation right in your own home, or you can visit Tom's office, which is located in Brookfield, and there is the website at sovereignselectins.com.
Thanks, Tom.
Always great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks.